XDA Developer TV, what is going on? My name is Kevin, aka The Tech Ninja. Hoo-yah! Now, before you start questioning me and asking me questions, why am I on my couch and not my computer? Well, today, I'm going to sit on my couch this whole time. And I'm going to use the Belkin Wemo to actually control this light right behind me. We're going to do it several different ways. We're going to use Tasker, if this, then that, and also we're going to do it by voice and sound. You ready? Well, let's begin. Alright guys, as I said in the intro, we're going to use two different programs. The first program we're going to use here is If This Then That. This is basically a task type of website that has if-then variables. So, just a couple examples. If I post to WordPress, then it goes to Twitter. If I post to WordPress, then it goes to Facebook. So right here, I have a few in here, which is if I text message this certain number, then my Wemo. Same thing up here. So this is toggle, and this one is turn on. I'm going to go ahead and set up a turn off as well, just so you can see the way that I'm going to have it set up using Tasker. And once I set up the turn off, you'll understand how I set these other two up. It's extremely straightforward. So if this, which is text message, if text message, we're going to use a SMS trigger tag. So we're going to have a tag which you can make it a hash mark, a hashtag, and something. So we're going to do off. So when I text message hash mark off, then that is going to be our Belkin, our Wemo switch here, and we're going to go ahead and turn off. And which switch? We have one switch called lights. We're going to create the action. So just to recap, if SMS, then turn off the lights with Belkin. And we're going to send a text message to this number that is assigned to me, and the tag is off, and it's from this phone number. Back on our device, we have Tasker open. If you don't know what Tasker is, make sure you watch the Tasker videos that I created a couple months ago. The links will be in the description below. This part basically is going to set up our automation of the lights here. So when I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, the Holy LAN, lights turn on. How do lights turn on? They send a text message to this phone number, and the message says hashtag on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a exit task. So when we leave the Wi-Fi, this Wi-Fi is going to do hashtag off instead. So we're going to add an exit task, new task, and we're going to name it lights off. And send SMS. So now that we have our number in there, it's the exact same number that If This Then That actually sends you when you set up your SMS account with them. So that number is unique to each person. Hashtag off. When I come to my network, it turns on my lights, and when I leave the network, it turns off my lights. Now we're going to do one more thing. We're actually going to set up a task that is called toggle. So this is going to toggle our lights, and we're going to assign that to a button that we can put on our desktop. So we're going to head over to tasks, and then we're going to do a new, and then right here we're going to call it toggle. Same thing, we're going to do phone, send SMS. We're going to plug in that same phone number that we've always been using, and this time we're going to do a hashtag toggle. Alright, now on our home screen we're going to press and hold. We're going to do shortcuts. Go all the way up to Tasker, select toggle. At this point we need to select a new icon. And it can be any icon that you want. I just did application icon and made it the Wemo. And then press the back arrow. So now if we press the Wemo button, it toggles our lights on and off. Let's go ahead and test it. Alright, for the sake of experiment, my Wi-Fi is turned off right now, so my phone does not know where I'm at. Once I turn my Wi-Fi on, it launches lights on. So I just flip my Wi-Fi on, and my light should flick on in just a few seconds. Now remember, it's sending a text message in the background right now. That text message has to accept the credentials and then send a trigger back to my house. So it does take about 10 seconds for it to work. The light is on. Now when I leave my house or my Wi-Fi is turned off, the exact same thing happens. It takes about 10 seconds as well, and it sends a text message back over. It has to accept the credentials and then send a command back to my light, and it's off. So now the other thing that we did, remember, we put a app on our desktop that toggles our lights. So no matter what the situation is, I can just press the one button on my phone and turn my light on and off. As you can see, there's a lot more things you can use with this Belkin switch, integrating with Tasker and if this then that. I'm just scratching the surface in this first video. I have another video that'll be coming up really shortly. It's going to show you how to do a few more things. But until then, just think of some creative ways you can use this. My name is Kevin, aka the Tech Ninja. Make sure you go ahead and like this page. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel and check out my page. I have a lot of cool things on there, and I'll also do a lot of giveaways too. So go ahead and like and subscribe to that as well. Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. Peace. Lights off.